Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Rindraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd Canto, 23rd chapter, Devahūti's Lamentation, text number 9. So Kardama Muni, who is husband of Devahūti, is pleased with service of Devahūti, and he blessed Devahūti by saying that even though she hasn't undergone austerity for pleasing Lord, Kardama Muni himself had performed austerities, and he offered all the blessings what he obtained from Lord Vishnu. Same blessings he transmitted it to Devahūti. And he said in the previous shloka, Kardama Muni says that I have achieved the blessings of the Lord in discharging my own religious duty of austerity, meditation, and Krishna consciousness. I shall offer them all to you because you are engaged in my service. So in this way, Devahūti is blessed by Kardama Muni. Upon hearing this, Devahūti is also pleased, and the expression of Devahūti are mentioned here in this shloka. Shloka mentions, Evam Bruvanam Abalakhila Yogamaya Vidya Vichakshanam Aveksha Gatadhirasit Samprashya Pranaya Vyavalya Gireshad Vidhavaloka Vilasatad Sitananaha. Translation. Upon hearing the speaking of her husband, who excelled in the knowledge of all kinds of transcendental science, innocent Devahūti was very satisfied. Her smiling face shining with a slightly bashful glance, she spoke in a choked voice because of great humility and love. So, when Devahūti was blessed by Kardama Muni, and the description of Kardama Muni is one who excelled in the knowledge of all kinds of transcendental science. So, Kardama Muni was not an ordinary yogi. He was Vidya Vichakshanam. Vidya Vichakshanam means one who has excelled in the science of yoga or transcendental science. So, upon hearing Kardama Muni, who was Vidya Vichakshanam, who was the best of all the yogis who had who was expert in the science of transcendental science, Devahūti was very happy to hear that her husband had blessed her, and she was also very humble and loving, and with that choking voice she spoke to Kardama Muni. Srila Prabhupada ji is explaining about this subject matter of Vidya Vichakshanam. So here Srila Prabhupada ji explains, it is said that if one is already engaged in Krishna consciousness and rendering service to the Lord, then it can be supposed that one has finished all the recommended courses of austerity, penance, religion, sacrifice, mystic yoga, and meditation. So here Prabhupada says that one who is in Krishna consciousness, which means that one who is thinking about Krishna, serving Krishna 24/7. He is a perfect yogi. He has surpassed all the different types of yoga, like Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. That is the best type of yoga is Bhakti Yoga to Lord Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Yoginam api sarvesham matagatentaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam sameyuktatmo mataha. Among all the yogis, one who is always Yoginam api sarvesham matagatentaratmana, who is always engaged in service to Krishna, thinking about Krishna. One who with the faith, Shraddhavan bhajate yomam, with the faith worships Krishna. Same yuktatma, yogina papi sarvesham, same yuktatma mata. Such a yogi is the best of all, and he resides with Krishna. So that is Bhagavad Gita 6.47. Here says, Yoginam api sarvesham matagatintaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yuktatma mata. Of all the yogis, one who with great faith, who always abides in Krishna, thinks of Krishna, and renders transcendental service to Krishna. He is the highest of all, and he is the intimately united with Lord Krishna in yoga. That is the opinion of Lord Krishna. So we can see that Bhakti Yoga is the perfection of all the yoga system. If you achieved Bhakti Yoga, that is the peak, that is a pinnacle. Yoga is a ladder, yoga ladder, but the Bhakti Yoga is the topmost. In one of the shlokas, it is mentioned that Bhakti Yoga is just like Bhakti or chanting to Krishna's name is just like an elevator taking you to the highest platform of Krishna Prema. While all other Sankhya Yoga, Jnana Yoga, everything else, these are stepwise, like climbing the stairs, one at a time. But if you take Bhakti Yoga and keep on chanting Krishna's name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is just like taking an elevator. You go to the topmost platform, which is Krishna Prema. So here Prabhupada explained that this Kardama Muni was greatest yogi, but he was always engaged in service of Krishna. So he had acquired all the great transcendental science. So Devahūti's husband was so expert in transcendental science that there was nothing for him to argue about. So he was expert. He knew that Vedescha sarva ahameva vedyo. The supreme summary of all the Vedas is to know Krishna. And that is why he was engaged in service to Krishna. That is the best yoga. And when she heard him speak, she was confident that since he was very much advanced in devotional service, he had already surpassed all the transcendental educational activities. Actually, bhakti in one who is serving Krishna, he does not have to undergo any other formalities. Like Sankhya Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, etc. One who is constantly engaged in service of Krishna has already surpassed all those. She had no doubt about the gifts offered by her husband. So when her husband said that I will give you whatever I have obtained from Lord Krishna, she knew that he will be able to deliver because he was capable. She knew that he was expert in offering such gifts. And when she understood that he was offering the greatest gift, what is the greatest gift one can offer, right? Greatest gift one can offer is Krishna Prema. Transfer the service of Krishna Prema to somebody else. Engage others in Krishna service. That is the best of the best gift, because material gift will not last longer. They will have expiry date. But if you give somebody Krishna consciousness, of like a Bhagavad Gita or any spiritual books also for that matter, like Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Bhagavad Gita, or Srila Prabhupada's so many books, you can give as a gift. That is the greatest gift one can give. Here Kardama Muni gave Bhakti Yoga, gave blessings of Lord Krishna to Devahūti. So she was very much satisfied. Devotees are satisfied with Krishna's service. Devotees doesn't want anything else. While generally, if you give somebody some gift, they'll say, "Oh, he gave me $100 only. He should have given more." But in material world, that is the calculation. In the spiritual world, devotees are very happy just for a blessing by prayers. So she was overwhelmed with ecstatic love, and therefore she could not reply. She was very much ecstatic. She was almost crying. And then, with faltering language, as she was emotional and her voice was choked, she spoke just like an attractive wife. She spoke following words. So then Devahūti was very much pleased, and she started offering her respect to her husband because she was very loving, kind, compassionate. So she appreciated the gesture of her husband offering her the gift of transcendental love for Krishna, Krishna Prema. Yesterday we learned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gifted the whole world this transcendental science of Krishna Prema or Krishna consciousness. Say Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Nama. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed everybody by gifting Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada ji blessed the whole world by blessing by gifting Krishna consciousness. So the greatest gift one can give to somebody is the gift of Krishna. So here Kardama Muni is offering the same gift of Krishna to Devahūti. And Devahūti knew that her husband could deliver it because her husband had experienced the Krishna consciousness. But she was satisfied, and smilingly she expressed her gratitude to Kardama Muni. So with that, we will pause here and we'll continue our study of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam tomorrow. Nandra Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki